准备。
Good afternoon, dear judges. The idiom I'm going to tell you about is reflecting on oneself several times a day. First, let me tell you about a story. When I was in second grade, my mom gave me some money and I promised one of my friends I'll buy him an ice cream on the way home. We are all very excited with the idea. However, when we arrived at the store, I discovered that there was a new brand ice cream which was more tasty and more expensive. I was in hesitation whether I should buy the two cheap ones or the expensive ones. Although I know that my friend really wanted an ice cream, I was so tempted by the new flavor, and finally I bought the expensive one. When my friend saw that I only had one ice cream in my hand, he guessed at what had happened, and he was very upset about that. We walked home together, but there was a subtle tension in the air. I got home and told my mom what I did. My mom was really upset that I cast the friendship away just for a little ice cream. She told me a saying about reflecting on oneself several times a day, which is from the intellects of Confucius. The student of Confucius, Zhengzi, advocated that one should reflect himself several times a day on whether he has performed duties for others, treated others with good faith, and whether he has reviewed on what he learned to see if there's any room for him to improve. After hearing that, I was very embarrassed of what I did and decided to fulfill my promise to Mom. Then Mom gave me some more money to buy my friend a new ice cream. The next day, we walked home together, and I bought my friend a new ice cream as I promised. This time, we talked and laughed as we went home, and instead of tension, there was a sweet pleasure in the air and a great relief in my mind. After that, I constantly examined myself. Have I tried all my best to help someone when offering advices to them? Have I kept my words to my friends? Have I reviewed on what I learned? Gradually, I understand that reflecting on what one does is a good way of self-cultivation and virtue. By one's efforts of self-cultivation, moral integrity will be established. Hope this fine tradition can be carried forward by younger generations, and where everyone can learn to examine use of our words or deeds to make him or her a better person. Thank you.
好，请展示你的第二部分。
Dear judges, the country I'm going to tell you about is Britain. I once traveled to Britain. Britain is well known for its tourist attractions like the Big Ben and the London Bridge, for its great universities like University of Cambridge and University of Oxford, and also for its ancient castles like the Windsor Castle and the Edinburgh Castle. Besides, I was deeply impressed by its food and clothes. Let me give you some details about food. Fish and chips is often considered as the British national dish. It is seen as such a staple of British people that during both World War I and World War II, is one of the most major supplies to the armies. The Prime Minister at the time of World War II described the meal as a good companion that kept British people filled and in good spirit. Fish and chip is cheap, delicious, and easy to manage. So even working classes can enjoy this on a regular basis, and thus it is served from outdoor chippies to post restaurants. Now let's move on to the clothes. When I was in Scotland, I saw amazing sights. Men were wearing skirts. I thought it was more crazy. But then I learned afterwards that those aren't called skirts, but kilts. The kilt is the most symbolic item in the Highlands. Men wear this item of national tradition to honor their heritage. They wear it at military parades, weddings, and other important events. Now, the Highland dress has turned into a contemporary fashion wear. Britain is a country that is full of mysteries and wonders. So judges, if you plan on overseas travel, I strongly recommend you to go to Britain to try this finger-licking fish and chips, as well as distinct Scottish kilt. That's all. Thank you.
好，谢谢。下面有请